if you were to say, talk to the average brand that's doing 5 million in revenue, will they know that, including all those costs typically?
I think at the space of 5 million, you definitely should. You kind of have to at that point. I think if you're under that, it's a bit, I would say your average person doesn't, especially month to month. You haven't really thought about probably the seasonality of when it occurs. They're just kind of looking at cash in the bank account each month. Is it going up? Is it going down?
Yeah.
But there's so many variables into that. They haven't really kind of started to think about it from a finance perspective, usually when you're doing, sub $1 million or $2 million a year.
And if a brand puts all those costs together and suddenly realizes, my goodness, when I put in the content costs, the agency costs, all these costs, my CAC is way higher than I thought it was which is obviously going to be the case. What's your advice for them?
I think in that case, you kind of have to look at it and say, well, did my investment in the first month pay off? So that first time I'm a new customer, or, take a handful of the customers that you acquired in a month.
Yeah. And
look at how their behavior has been over time. And that will inform you, are you making a good investment in a monthly basis? Is a reasonable a reasonable time period to look at. But, within 3 months, within 6 months, have those customers come back and purchase from you a second time, a third time, a fourth time, and have those sales now made that investment in marketing activities pay off? And if the answer to that question is no, or you're unable to kind of answer that question, then I'd say you have a real risk in your business that your investments are just going to be burning whatever capital you have on hand in marketing. So I think it's a critical question to ask yourself of, do you have a viable business there?